Absolutely. And I want to move now to an update on the World Economic Forum. Klaus Schwab stepped down. We had the Nestle guy who believed that water wasn't a human right. He stepped in as the co-chair, and now he's gone. We have somebody else moving in there. The world's largest asset manager is BlackRock, and this is Larry Fink, who runs BlackRock and manages almost $12 trillion of assets in 2024. And where does he point those assets? Where does he wield his power? Well, this is just one interview with Larry Fink. Take a listen.
The faster that we could find ways to mitigating the rising temperatures, I would say the more just society could be. And so to me, it's we don't have much time. We need to be learning about these the new technologies and how to move forward. And we need to then inform our investors ultimately where we think the next opportunities are going to be too. And as Bill in his book wrote about, we need to employ $50 trillion to get to a green world.
$50 trillion of taxpayer money towards an absolute disastrous hoax that only makes us richer. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, Jeffrey? We just have the guy that is managing probably your home loan, your bank account, your automobile company that built your cars. I mean, BlackRock has got its fingers in everything, and now he's just the head of the WEF. What could possibly go wrong?
Anybody who hatches a scheme that has Bill Gates laughing like a Scooby-Doo villain should really alarm people at that point.
Totally.
So again, we're hearing this. We're hearing these words. This is rapid net zero push. There's not much time. It's up to us for a just society. You know, the trillionaire class. And he says, we're going to inform our investors. There's this really gobbledygook talk of it's just going to be touchy-feely. We're going to just suggest to them how to reshape society. Well, how is that suggested? Here's one of Larry Fink's comments. BlackRock's CEO slammed for forced behaviors. His comment in 2017, he was talking about the DEI initiatives, but he says this, quote, behaviors are going to have to change. And this is one thing we're asking companies. You have to force behaviors. At BlackRock, we are forcing behaviors. That's Larry Fink. And so let's look at how they kind of shape the market. So they're talking about informing their investors. This is Andrew Bailey, again, out of Missouri. A lot of great things that are happening in Missouri. Attorney General Andrew Bailey filed suit against BlackRock, also State Street and Vanguard, for illegally manipulating the energy markets. And he said this in his press release. Over several years, the three asset managers acquired substantial stock holdings in every significant publicly held coal producer in the United States, thereby gaining the power to control the policies of the coal companies. Using their combined influence over the coal market, the investment cartel collectively announced in 2021 their commitment to weaponize their shares to pressure the coal companies to accommodate green energy goals. It's basically, our cartel wants you to do this, and you do this or you go out of business because we're going to put you out of business. That's how Larry Fink is moving. So yeah, I bring up these conversations because a lot of people are looking at the Department of Energy, President Trump, and saying, well, we have a little bit of a pause here, respite. We have breaks on this massive climate push that's reshaping society.
Yeah.
And we have, it's not what's happening in the rest of the world. It's not what's happening with the largest asset managers in the world. This is going full speed ahead. And as a side note to that, we have Andrew Bailey. He has recently stepped down just as of days ago from the Missouri AG position. And he's going into the FBI as a co-deputy director. This is, I believe, actually great news because that's a power position now. This is somebody who sued China for $25 billion for their response to the COVID disaster. He also sued the Biden administration for their censorship regime. So this guy is a heavy hitter. Now he's kind of installed at one of the top positions of the FBI. Pretty good news, in my opinion.